We interrupt your regularly scheduled program to tell you that you are late and that you are watching Whiskey Dents. Anyways, today we're going to work on lomax. We're also going to work on Toby with the air ride system, and we're going to drag home the crew cab that we still don't have a name yet for. So, hope you guys enjoy it. Here it is, coming in hot. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, check out whiskeydents.myshopify.com for your chance to win lomax. All you got to do is purchase a sticker, and as long as you're there, you might as well get a hat, you know. Who is ready for some more lomax? Let's do it. We're going to start with getting some cardboard. And we're going to get the template made for the rear bumper so that I can get that bent up on Monday for work. And what else? I think we should probably start working on these fenders. I just have them screwed on right now and taped for a decent thumbnail. So I'll probably start welding those on, and then I also need to finish grinding and whatever else, painting on the rear of this bumper, and we'll secure it to the front so it's not moving around. So should be a good episode. So on a previous episode, I was showing everybody about the air ride for our crew cab here. And he was saying that on his system, he had a check valve and a pressure switch. Well, I found the pressure switch, so I don't need to plug that. But I am going to have to find a check valve so that I can put in here, because I don't want everything bleeding back into the pump. Or I don't know if it causes problems with it or not, but it just seems like a good idea. So anyways, let's get back on lomax. Hey, go check his channel out. He's just exploding. Good content. Check it out. Heck of a nice guy. I'm sure you'll really enjoy his content as well. He's working on 56 Chevy pickup, and then he's got one square body that he's working on, and then another one's coming in hot. So thanks for the advice. It helped out immensely. I appreciate you, buddy. All right, sorry about the wind noise, but here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to kind of follow this line just a little bit. See if we can't get that close. Want to remember to cut away from yourself if you can, or use some scissors. Oh, I got a little carried away. Just trim her up. Don't have to be perfect. That's pretty good. A little bit more. Yeah, nailed it. All right. Now we'll just take our magic Sharpie. Oh, this is actually about perfect. Trace our bottom. Okay, maybe that's not perfect. Cut. I'm gonna grab another piece, start over, be right back. Okay, well, I guess I just need to cut this one a little bit more. It should follow it pretty nice. Leave myself a little bit of a gap. Just need to mark the bottom, and we should be well on our way. About 3/4 of an inch. Might as well just grip it and rip it. Like I said before, make sure you cut away from yourself so you don't get into yourself. And of course, I'm not doing that because, yeah, I don't practice what I preach, I guess. Should we tape it on there and see what it looks like? Maybe stand back and look at it? Let's do it. Uno momento, por favor. I think that should work out real nice. Doesn't look like it's just sticking out in the middle of nowhere. And then I was going to cut a hole in it for a step, but I think what I might do is maybe just come out here or maybe go below it with something you can get a boot in. I don't know. It feels like that's about the right height for a guy that's going to stick his leg in there. But, you know, I don't know. We'll get it figured out. And I'll probably put a marker light somewhere in here just to clean it up a little bit, make it look nice. But, yeah, that's the plan. So basically what I'll do is give this to the sheet metal shop, and they'll bend me up 2 of them. 1 for each side. So what do you think? Should we start welding on fenders or pull that bumper in? I think maybe we'll mess with the bumper a little bit. Hopefully the wind dies down a little bit and we can come out here and I'll start welding that on, making it look pretty. I think, I don't know if you can see this. It used to be a farm truck, so somebody did a little bit of fixing on there. I think I'm probably going to cut that out and fix it just because it's kind of unsightly. But that'll be a little bit later this episode. But yeah, let's pull that inside and take care of it. Make it look a little prettier. You know, I'm just kind of tossing around the idea of maybe bringing this out just a little bit too and kind of follow this line of the fender. What do you guys think about that? I mean, it does look good already, but it could look better. What do you think? Anyways, we're gonna pull her out there quick. All right, we got this 150-pound bumper in the garage. Basically what I'm gonna do is clean these welds up, get it all cleaned up, looking nice. I'm gonna put some primer on there, and then we'll bust out the Wimbledon white, or maybe I'll paint the backside black. Oh, that Wimbledon white's pretty expensive. Maybe we'll throw some black on there. What do you think? Got it all masked off. I left these areas taped because I need to make a mounting bracket so that I can secure it to the frame. Just feeling kind of lazy, so I'm gonna throw some paint on it now. Yeah, it should look good. Hey, that looks much better. Hopefully it looks good on the truck. I think it will. You know, when I'm doing these projects, a lot of people are like, well, why are you leaving a 306 in it with a 4-speed? Well, the plan is to just sell tickets and then somebody else can take the project over. So if you want a 5.0 Coyote in there with a whatever transmission, you can do that. They're like, why are you leaving a 330 FT in this? Well, maybe the next guy wants to put a Cummins in it. And to be honest with you, you know, those types of swaps are really expensive, and I'm dealing with the crackers and cheese if I'm lucky kind of budget. So if you got the caviar and you're ready, throw something awesome in it. I'll make it cool. You just take it to the next step, and maybe they'll share their results with us when they're done with it. I can't wait to see somebody win this. And this one, and the cab over. It, you know, we'll start doing projects nonstop, and then before you know it, these things will be everywhere. Do you understand where I'm coming from? Oh, and you guys remember the other day when I said something about believing in yourself? It's not that hard. If you really want something, you're going to go after it and get it. Trust me, you can find a way. I did, or I am, but yeah, you'll get there. I promise. Well, this paint is taking forever to dry, so I think what we're going to do is jump on the crew cab for a couple minutes. Basically, all I need to do is put some pipe dope on here, get that thrown in there, connect this, we'll throw a battery on it, take this thing off jack stands, see if we can't make it go up and down for a little bit. Huh? Sounds good to me. All right, so I got a comment the other day about where that Ford emblem was, and Wayne Prater, I believe was his name, said that rather than deleting that, we should put Toby across there. So if you know anyone that can make something like that for me, feel free to send me a link or a phone number or whatever. And we can definitely make that happen. What a wonderful idea. He's been a long-time subscriber. Always comments, always likes. Thank you so much, sir. And yeah, hopefully we can make that happen. Or not hopefully, it will happen. Wonderful idea. I can't wait to see it. So thanks, buddy. Also, if you want to check out another really good channel, his name is Glassworks. Works with a W-E-R-K. Check him out. He's got a plan. His 6-year-old son wants to help feed some homeless people. And I am all aboard. So we can subscribe to his channel and see if we can't make a little boy's dream come true. Sounds amazing to me, so more power to you. All right, let's get back to work. All right, so we're just gonna throw just a little bit of this thread compound. Oh man, hope I didn't break it. You don't have to get too carried away. I'm not even hooking this up. I'm just going to use it to plug the hole, basically. I know some people like using the stuff on the rolls, but the problem with that is it seems like if you don't get it real clean so it doesn't like stick past your threads, it'll get sucked into your system eventually. And well, nobody wants that. So I like using this stuff. Some people like to use both. I'm not pressure testing this or anything. It doesn't have to hold for an inspection or anything else. So if it leaks, I'll go back and do it again. I'm really not too concerned with it. If it does leak, you can always walk around till you hear the hiss. Sounds like a lot of work. You know, I really like to thank my buddy Christian and his father for coming over and helping me organize my shop, put all my tools away. Man, it cost me one dinner. I cooked them some chicken Alfredo from scratch. I don't know if you noticed, but I kind of like to eat, and I like to cook even more. So maybe it's from being from a large family. I just cook for an army every single time, so that's probably why my dogs are so fat too. Because it's they get the leftovers. So. And you know, I haven't heard them complain once. I may have said something about some chicken once, but I don't know. How was I gonna know I was gonna give them explosive diarrhea? Oh, whoops. Who doesn't like the chicken a little medium rare once in a while, huh? Really brings out the flavor. Alright, let's set this in there, and then I'll get the airlines hooked up. We'll get her off the jack stands, and then, yeah, see if we can't, on a battery. Alright, so I'm not going to make the same mistake that I made last time. I'm going to put air to the system and then take it off the jack stands. Otherwise, I can't get it off the jack, so. Oh yeah, the struggle is real. It's really pretty simple. I mean, I'm not going to put switches on it right now, so. I forgot that I took my battery out so that we could get the F600 running, or I'm sorry, the cab over. Get too many projects. Let me go grab the battery. I'll be right back. We'll put some air in the system, and then we'll take the jack stands out, and yeah, then we'll drop it down, go up and down. Yeah, whatever. It's gonna be a good time. You're still watching Whiskey Dens. All right. I know there's supposed to be a relay on here, but yeah, whatever. Ooh, shit. Hopefully I don't burn it up. See if we can't make some noise. I don't know how much I should put in there. Oh, all right. The bags are already rock hard, so. Oh man, this is exciting. I've never messed with anything like this before. Let me get these jack stands out quick, and we'll be right back. All right, so I got the jacks out, but apparently I have leaks everywhere because it's hissing all over. This tells me that I need another compressor. Yeah, I don't think it's got enough oomph to pick this old gal up. I'll be right back. So normally, if it was all the way aired up, it would be sitting basically at ride height. But yeah, this thing's leaking off so quick, it's not even funny. But as you can see, it's getting lower and lower, which I do like, but I would also like it to go all the way up. So apparently, my crew cab has ED. But yeah, once it's done bleeding all the way off and sitting flat, we'll push on the fittings a little bit because I believe they're just leaking where you push the hoses in. But with however many PSI it's got going on right now, you really can't push these in any further. And I don't want to risk it just popping off of there, but so let it bleed off a little bit more. Hopefully it's not the bags leaking. But yeah, I didn't spend the most money on the bags, so guess we'll see. Sounds like every single bag or fitting is leaking because I can hear it up here too. And if I can hear it, anyone can after that fireworks situation went wrong. So I popped both my eardrums, I don't know, about a year and a half ago. Messing around with some fireworks. Terrible idea. Wouldn't suggest it. Fortunately, I have all my fingers, toes, face, nose, ears. But yeah, we'll let her bleed off a little bit more. I haven't seen it sitting on the ground in a while, so might as well wait. It's gonna have a little bit of a rake to it because I lifted the front or the back up probably another 2 inches. I may remove those. I don't know. We'll see. I kind of like when it rides a little bit high in the back, but that's just the old school in me, I guess. Be right back. All right, so all of my fittings are leaking. Well, at least on the back anyway, but let's see how low it sits now. That's pretty low, huh? It does have a slight rake to it, like I was saying. But, man, does that look good. I love it. I think I might take those 2-inch spacers out in the rear so it levels it out just a little bit. But, yeah, man, I love it. Get those fittings tightened up and maybe we'll try it again. But I had enough of this wind. Anyways, snooping around in the garage, I found some 16 gauge that I'm going to use for this corner piece. This stuff back here is thick enough. This is more for show anyway, so I'm going to trim this up, throw that on there, weld it on, throw some paint at it, you know, and yeah, then we'll jump to the other side. Oh, go to whiskeydense.myshopify.com if you want some merchandise. See what that says? Yeah. It's because you're late. Every time. Come on, guys. Get it together. We're never going to make the big time. Anyways. Let's, weld it on. Simple, right? All right, since we're in the garage, I figured we should probably weld this up before we take care of this. So I'm just going to weld some angle iron on there so that we can secure it to the front of the truck. And front bumper will be done. Then we can karate chop that up or whatever. Get that rear bumper done too. Lots of progress. Lots of progress. Hey, look what showed up today. My Classic Car Revival hat, fitted, very nice. I got my sticker to win, Big Jim. And then I also have this awesome t-shirt. I don't know if you guys have seen one like this before, but I saw it and absolutely had to have it. Bring winged windows back. How cool is that? Love it. So go to classiccarrevivals.myshopify.com and you can get your own sticker to win Big Jim, as well as really nice merchandise. So check it out. Tell David I sent you. I'd like to give Clint Cobra a special shout out. He bought 2 entries to win Lomax, and I'm going to send him this sticker tomorrow morning. So now he's got a chance to win Big Jim from Classic Car Revivals. Congratulations. everybody go check out his YouTube channel as well. He's got some solid content. So congratulations and thank you. I really appreciate it. And good luck. All right, we have the front bumper officially secured. It's definitely not going anywhere. So now we can focus on the rear bumper. Get that knocked out. Let's go. All right, so I'm gonna take my little cardboard cutout. Actually, I'm gonna mark the center first. Exactly 30. Hit her at the 15. There. Yeah, what are the odds I had a piece that was absolutely perfect? I'm going to cut this line back just a little bit so that I give myself a little bit of room. The cardboard was up against the box pretty tight, so I'm going to maybe move it in like 1/4 of an inch. Try to get it straight. Look at that. Now I can flip it over to the other side. What? See if we can't draw this kind of straight. May have gotten just a little bit overzealous, but it's all right. There's plenty of room there. What else am I gonna have to do? I'm gonna have to get some filler pieces for the top, but I'm sure I got those laying around here too. My only problem is I may only have one more cutting wheel left, so hopefully I can get this done with just the one wheel. Otherwise, we might have to bust out the sawzall or whatever. But yeah, let's cut her up. All right, got her tacked on there. I'd say it looks pretty darn good. Of course, the wind picks up every single time I turn this camera on. It follows it nice 1/4 inch gap. I'm gonna cut myself a piece, whatever that is, 1.25 or whatever by 5.5. I'll fill this top in. Being that this is thinner, this is basically, well, it is 16 gauge, so that's what we use for sheet metal for the body work. So it's a little thinner, so you don't want to get too crazy when you're trying to weld it. So I just tacked it. I'm gonna let it cool down. I'll come back, do it again. Wait a little bit, do it again. You know the deal. Anyways, I think it looks good. Look really nice with some paint on it. Oh, this wind is just getting ridiculous. It keeps blowing my gas out. So if you're ever welding by paint, try to throw some tape on there and it'll kind of protect it. But anyways, what I ended up doing was putting a piece of angle iron up here because I'm sure somebody's going to try to step on it. And I'm also going to put reinforcement on the bottom to the inside of the bumper, so nothing's moving around. Nice and sturdy. Looks good. I'll probably drill a hole somewhere in here too for our marker light. And yeah, maybe we'll tack the other side on, and then when it's not so windy, we'll finish welding all these. All right, see how I leave this tape on there? That's so I have a clean surface to come back to when I'm ready to weld. Because I wanted to weld that on after everything was on so that we get a nice fit to the body. So that is why I did that. Now I'll mask this edge off again so the kind of protects the paint, and yeah, we'll get that other side put on. Okay, we got this side taken care of, and it's still windy, so I'll probably knock this stuff out tomorrow. So looks good. I like it. I still need to reinforce the bottom. I'll do the other side. And I need to make some plates to secure the bumper underneath. So when I get the welder out and I do all of that, I'll just take care of it at the same time. So, what's next? Man, that looks good. There you are. You ready to go home? Let's do it. Hopefully it fits on the trailer. Just waiting for a push, and we will be on our way. Who's excited to see what we do with this? Gonna be very nice, very nice. Well, that was incredibly sketchy, but she's home. Good times. Hopefully, the next day or two we can give it a bath. See what she looks like. But anyways, my family just got home. They've been gone for like 5 days, so I will see you guys later. I know you're trying to get some bonus material. Not today. I forgot to record it. I don't know if I'm going to have a Friday episode or not because it's supposed to be rainy and crappy and I have to work, which is not cool. So hopefully I can get something lined up for you. I'd really like to start on the cab over because got a lot of things I want to do to it. So anyways, you guys have a great weekend. Thanks for tuning in till the very end. You're all rock stars. I appreciate you. I will see you next time. Y'all come back now. You hear? Don't forget, there's a lot of ways to get to town. Think about that. That thing got any whiskey in?